Welcome to Views of a Flick. I'm Will I Am Defoe, aka Big Willie Style. Here with Ron Jerobi.
What it do? What it do?
Guys say it with us again also.
What's happening?
Ron with the hard R.
And we here reviewing Justice League, the Snyder Cut. The movie we waited so long to see.
Yep.
Was it worth it, gentlemen?
To me, it
worth
was.
the wait?
To me, it definitely was.
I think this is my favorite superhero movie.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know about that, but that move was hard. But
Yeah,
I don't know about it was my favorite superhero movie.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite, bro.
Did you? Let me get this out of the way first. Did you like the original one? Well, the theatrical one.
Fuck no, I don't even remember it. I mean, it was cool, but I don't even remember it though.
Okay.
I don't even remember it.
So how you go? Oh, so no, man, you said it was cool. Because I was about to say how you go from fuck no to the best superhero movie ever.
Because the theatrical one wasn't good. It wasn't.
But I mean, this
one
one
cool.
wasn't that much better.
Yeah, it was. It was way better. Completely
better.
It was better on all levels.
It wasn't.
It was completely better.
It wasn't trash to the best superhero movie ever better.
It was completely better.
I agree.
On all levels to me.
I mean, I like this.
From certain costume changes to, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit.
It wasn't no costume changes
Steppenwolf.
than Stephen and Superman in the
Right.
black suit.
I'm just saying that was
I like this one better.
of course.
Oh yeah.
You know, the original one was cool. You know, I giving my opinion on that. I felt like, I mean, you know, stop being a fanboy of everything. I feel like the first Justice League, the theatrical cut, and the first Avengers movie on the same level. If you ask me,
Hell no.
It's just my opinion.
The first Avengers movie was not that good,
and
bro.
it's not even about it. It's not even about like being a superhero fanboy. To me, the first one just not a good movie. It looked like they cut a 4-hour movie down to 2 hours.
All right.
Because it looked like a music video. It just looked like scene to scene to scene. It don't look like a cohesive movie to me. Like
we
it's
talking about the Justice League
movie
movie or
lot
the
of
Batman
plot
vs
hole.
Superman movie?
We talking about Justice League.
No, I'm saying like, because wasn't them the same thing? Wasn't Batman vs Superman? Wasn't that the first Justice League movie?
No.
So the first Justice League movie was So this wasn't Batman vs Superman redone, right?
No, this was Justice League.
Okay, because somebody was saying that shit on Facebook and I was confused.
No. I don't know what they talking about. I mean,
I don't know what they talking about either.
Granted, I feel like had we not been spoiled by what I'm gonna say, the Russo brothers was doing over at Marvel, had we not been spoiled with what they were doing, I think people would have liked the theatrical cut of Justice League a lot better. But, you know, with this, the Snyder cut.
If this was the cut, then they would have.
Yeah, if this was the cut, I mean, for you not to like this, I just got to feel like you hating.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen some people say they didn't like it. It wasn't this. It wasn't. Now, I understand some people went into it thinking that it was a whole new movie.
And I was about to say, I understand, like, if people that ain't in the comic book movies, if they don't like it, or people that ain't really into it, if they don't like it. I understand that. Because, like,
I don't.
Because you could go into it and watch it and be like, what the fuck is this?
How?
If you're not into comic books,
then you can do that. You can go into any superhero movie like that. Then if you're into comics,
I mean that by like some of the shots that he do, like all the slow motion, like that he be doing. It's just some of the way that Zack Snyder shoot his movies. I could understand why regular people don't like it.
I don't
like 300. I can understand why people wouldn't be in it. I'm not in the 300 really.
Really?
Nah,
I thought 300 was good.
I fell asleep on it every time I watch it. Shit boring.
That shit is not boring. I don't see what's the problem with the slow motion shit. Especially when Flash come around.
It was just too much of it and unnecessary parts. I don't need to see Lois getting coffee and picking up coffee in slow motion.
Oh, I disagree.
I don't need that. If you took out the slow motion, it would have been a 3-hour movie.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't.
Nigga, look at how much slow motion is in that movie.
It didn't bother me, so I didn't.
Everything in slow motion seemed like.
I mean, it was I'd say it was about 15% of the movie that was in slow motion. You know,
that's all comic book movies. They do that slow motion shit.
But it was just unnecessary parts.
If
you put it in the right places, it's good.
I could see how some people might have felt like it was becoming repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I don't even remember the Lois Lane scene he's talking about. I hate it. Wasn't in slow.
I think he was exaggerating.
No, it was in slow motion.
It wasn't in slow motion.
Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it.
I hate
the
that.
whole
I hate
scene
that
in
Lois
slow
Lane.
motion.
I hate that.
I'm like, why are we watching this for so long? And which I understand because the nigga was like, well, shit, they giving me my cut. I'm putting everything in this motherfucker.
What? Okay. Let me ask this. What was the most you liked about this one than the original one? But you said the costume.
I was just saying, like, besides like Steppenwolf, I like Steppenwolf in this better because he was actually out here doing work.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
Shit, actually, it was like the villain, Steppenwolf for real. And I like Cyborg, even though I like Cyborg in the last one. I just felt like it wasn't enough.
He made more sense in this one.
Yeah.
I mean, his character to me, he made sense in the last one because we know what happened to Cyborg. He got fucked up. His daddy remodeled him. So I mean, we just got that drawn out.
But I think what the original one we were missing on how he got fucked up. We understand
their relationship better.
What you like?
So Nick, I already knew Cyborg's storyline, so I understood. That's why maybe sometimes. With certain things don't make sense in movies, I just be getting it because I already knew the background.
I mean, yeah, we all knew the back. You know what I'm saying? We all knew that. It's just that people who aren't aware of who Cyborg is didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like what Will said, if I'm coming into this movie and I'm not, this is the theatrical cut.
Oh, you talking the theatrical cut?
If I'm going into that movie and I'm not understanding anybody's character development or anything like that, I don't know what's going on.
Right.
And, you know, Cyborg is Cyborg because of what? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I don't know who he is, I don't know what happened to him. I'm lost. And this one, you kind of, some people could go in and be like, well, okay, now I see why he's Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? Which a person didn't understand that
because they didn't show that.
They didn't.
They only showed it in BVS, like through the video, didn't they?
They just showed him up there getting the stuff put on him. They didn't show
body.
How he was the way he was. But I think what I liked better was the story gel to the complete story.
Exactly.
You know, the character development out of a lot of characters and stuff. It made things make more sense. But what I really liked the most was the change in the Flash, because I absolutely did not like the Flash in the theatrical cut. Which he was somewhat of the same character, but he did have some.
What changed really?
Well,
like he ran a little bit different. Maybe that was just me.
But you know, there was a big sticking point in the theatrical cut that he didn't know how to run. Like, how do you not know how to run? The
nigga was still
I didn't
falling.
Like that.
Yeah, if you don't control, if you ain't able to control it's just like in that TV show that we were just talking about. Nigga didn't know he had the power to fly, but he couldn't control it.
But not even just that. Explain to me in the theatrical cut what was the Flash purpose.
It wasn't none.
But this one, it was still somewhat the same.
To save that little Russian family or whatever.
Exactly. But this one was somewhat the same, but he had a purpose in this. Yeah, you know, it was just I just like that a lot better.
I didn't even really look at it like as a purpose. I thought like in this movie, to me, the purpose was for him to be assembled with them.
I mean, yeah, of course,
and I get that.
Of course, that's why he there.
But
right. So that was the only thing I looked for
he didn't in the theatrical cut. He didn't do anything.
No, he did,
but run around and fall.
Right,
man. And they still don't know how to use Flash.
Nah, it seemed like they don't.
Like, how are you going that fast and get shot by a parademon?
Maybe the parademons that cold.
Lucky shot.
Come on, lucky shot. One in a quadruple trillion cajillion chance.
I don't know. That's probably why they parademons.
Somebody made a good point. I was watching some stream and they was like that people think that when you going that fast that you can't be seen, but you going so fast is that you everywhere at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So like if he would have shot it anywhere, he would have hit him. Like if he would have shot it anywhere in that circle, he would have hit him because he going so fast. It's like he in everywhere in the circle at the same time.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, that make the most sense. Maybe they was thinking that.
To me, that wasn't far-fetched though. I don't know.
Nigga, that's hella far-fetched.
Not to me. I didn't see the Flash get fucked. I watch Flash on CW. Exactly. I see him get fucked up all the time when he running.
Exactly.
And it don't be by fast people all the time.
That's why I said they still don't know how to use Flash.
I don't think that's
there's no way that nobody should be shooting Flash.
I don't believe that. Flash he not invincible like that. He not that cold to where he can't be hit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga. Unless you Superman or got super speed, you shouldn't be able to shoot Flash.
Nah. So what about Deadshot? I mean, not Deadshot. What's the nigga name that was on the Flash? Bullseye, some shit. Was that on the Flash?
No.
On the CW movie?
From Daredevil.
Somebody was on there where somebody had impeccable aim. There
had to be a Deadshot.
That was hitting that nigga, bro.
Floyd.
I can't remember the nigga name, but I just know that he was getting hit up. I see him get hit up all the time. So it's just not that's not far fetched to me.
See,
especially when you don't know how to use your speed.
See, Deadshot a Deathstroke, they would do the math and be able to set it up to shoot him. These niggas Batman. Just be aiming and shooting them.
Yeah.
Like, come on, y'all. Like, you got to make it a little bit good. Come on. And but that part when he reversed time, they actually gave him a purpose. Mm-hmm. He actually saved the day in this movie
because they was fucked up.
Oh yeah, I mean everybody was dead.
But I like the action sequences more, and I like the inclusion of Dark Side.
They was longer.
Yeah,
I like Dark Side in this movie, but I understand why they took him out.
Why? Because
he really didn't do nothing. And I'm sure they was probably like, all right, if you're gonna introduce Darkseid and have him in the movie this much, you gotta have him do something.
I mean, they showed him fighting the old guys.
You guys ass whoop.
Yeah. They showed him fighting the old guys. What else you want to see?
I thought we was gonna see him fight them.
No.
Ares tore their ass up.
Man, yeah, Ares tore his ass up. That shit was crazy. I don't know if I like that. But.
Well, that was before he got Omega power.
That's Ares.
That wasn't at the level he is now. Nah.
Oh, okay.
Ares wouldn't be able to do that to him now.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
we gonna sleep on the old guys though.
I see your point, but you know, I like the inclusion of Darkseid because Steppenwolf just. I mean, me from knowing the comics and stuff and the animated series and all that, Steppenwolf was just not that level of a villain to where it was threatening the world. You know, Superman could take care of Steppenwolf by himself.
Steppenwolf was still the villain.
He was, but, you know, it was a bigger entity behind him, per se. Like, Loki was the villain, but as you can see, Thanos was behind it, you know. in the overall scheme.
And that's why I was gonna say. That's why I looked at him.
And not saying I
like,
would have took him completely out, but I would have made him known that he was the nigga behind the scenes. But
well,
I don't think I would have had him like in the movie like he was.
Right, like I mean, like, but that's why I said I understand your point. But in the theatrical cut, it was no mention of Darkseid.
None.
You know what I'm saying?
None.
Like he didn't exist.
Yeah, that was one of the changes. They took all that mother shit out and changed it to Darkseid. I was wondering why this nigga was screaming mother the whole movie. Like,
cool.
Steppenwolf.
Oh. Are you talking about the old?
Yeah, in the theatrical cut.
Like I said, I don't even remember that movie.
And then I like the R rating in this one.
Yeah, I like the
that
blood.
a lot.
I like that's probably why I said this is probably my favorite.
I like when seeing them get through up against something, blood splatter behind them.
Yeah, that shit realistic. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's my favorite. And then I just like R-rated shit anyway. I'm sick of all this shit they catering to kids, and you know what I'm saying. Even though they still be having you like in Marvel, you still can get shot in your head, but no blood come out. Like, come on, bro.
I mean, to me, like I see why they gave it an R rating, but it still could have been a PG-13 almost.
Yeah. I think it was the blood.
They take out a couple of them curse words that was.
It could have been old school 90s PG-13.
Yeah,
maybe.
but my thing is well, I ain't gonna get into that right now because that'll take us all the way off to somewhere we don't need to go. Because I don't understand is why is it so hard to get this movie rated when all the other crap that's on TV that people watching now anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Because of money. I mean,
yeah, what movie rated?
This was rated R.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, back in the 90s and the 80s, this would probably be a PG-13. Now, what I'm saying is why is it so hard to make this movie that we just seen a PG-13 movie? You know what I'm saying? Exactly the way it is, you know? And, you know what I'm saying? They say, well, it's not, kids can't watch this, kids can't watch that. Bullshit. Y'all let them watch anything else?
Wasn't this one PG-13?
No, this was rated R.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the differences in the movies.
And I don't agree with that. You make it so hard for certain movies to include certain things because
but the studios do that for money.
Yeah, and I get that.
That's the only reason they do it.
What you mean for money?
Because they want to make it so that you could bring the family, so that you could bring the kids.
But I mean, have y'all ever seen somebody at the movies enforcing that shit though?
Yeah.
Oh, it's R. This rated R. You can't bring him in. I never seen that happen.
I've seen it happen.
That's because you be out there with them white people. You like going out to them with all the white people.
No, well, what I'm saying is this movie was rated R, but you'll let kids watch, and I'm not gonna get into what kind of sex, but you'll let them watch sexual things on television. It's in a cartoon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's hidden though. It ain't like blatantly.
All right.
I mean, it's supposed to be hidden, but we see it.
I mean, parents probably let their kids watch it.
It's different times, you know. I was smart enough to know that what I seen them do on TV, I couldn't do it in real life.
Yeah, a lot of.
But I mean,
so I can watch rated R action movies and stuff like that. But I couldn't watch sex scenes.
A lot of parents don't let their kids watch rated R stuff. So the
like
studios,
I said, we that's I don't really want to get off into that.
Make it so that they can bring their families,
but back on
But I did like you said, I did like when Wonder Woman was going through that bank, the blood splatter. Wonder Woman was turned off in this movie. It was a lot of the fight scenes, like we said, was longer.
They were better.
I don't understand why they shortened them. Like, it was a lot of things in
I
fights.
I can tell you what I think.
No, right?
They had Josh Whedon doing. He did the theatrical cut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ain't he a Marvel nigga?
Yeah,
he don't like Marvel.
He got 2 movies.
So Josh Whedon ain't had nothing to do with Avengers or nothing.
They fell
what
out.
I read.
He fell out with Marvel over Age of Ultron.
Okay, but
so
he did the first. He did the first Avengers though, right?
And Age of Ultron was better than the first Avengers to me.
It was way better. First Avengers is real low on the list.
That's y'all opinion, but
the first Avengers is real low on the list to me. as far as Marvel movies.
Yeah, that's definitely. I mean, it's good, but it's just not one of my favorites.
So what was your point about him?
Because I thought he did Age of Ultron too. I was gonna say it was sabotage. Like he did this just because it was DC. He didn't really give a fuck. That's why he just chopped down Zack shit.
I mean, that's what the studio told him to do. That's what they brought him in to do. Make this a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah, that shit. But
I don't understand what the studio problem is.
Well, yeah, I didn't see the point of
it. With Zack.
This could have been two movies.
They didn't like BVS.
And my thing, and I understand there's a lot of people that didn't like Batman BVS.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people that didn't like that. But you have to, I think they keep, I just feel like they keep pulling the trigger too soon. Like they quick, if somebody give a bad review on something, they we got to do something different. No, you got to let things unfold. The thing is
but word is they didn't like BVS also.
And I understand that. But at the end of the day, are you trying to make money, or are you trying to get him to make a movie that you want to see?
They like this. They like Josh Whedon's
I guess so.
of Justice League.
Because you got to look at what they was looking for back then. They was trying to make a Marvel movie,
and see that's
they pulled in a Marvel nigga.
That's my point. They're too busy trying to run behind these fans on the internet and on social media, and trying to get duplicate the same thing.
And I don't really think they were trying to make
when they need to go ahead and just I've heard people say, well, they're coming out with Justice League too fast. They should have did it just like this, just like that. Well, technically, no, because we got 3 movies before Avengers, right?
No.
Yeah.
We got Cap, 2 Iron Mans.
That's 3 movies.
So we got
right
4.
There.
We got
Cap,
4.
2 Iron Mans, Thor.
And that was it.
Yeah.
We got Man of Steel, BVS, and Wonder Woman. That wasn't too fast to me for a Justice League movie. So I guess people felt like we should have had a Man of Steel too.
Now maybe Martian Manhunter might have been pointless in the movie.
It did come out before Justice League, didn't it?
Well, Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I thought they came out after Justice League.
They came out before. Yeah, it came out before because Wonder Woman still had the Zack Snyder twist to it, and as you can see, the new Wonder Woman didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And my point is, that's my whole point. You want to take things down that path, and it's not working for you.
But if they don't like BVS and then they put it out, and the consensus is they don't like it. Well, I mean, what they supposed to think? I mean, they. And I obviously, and he probably told them his plan of what he wanted to do with the universe, and maybe they didn't like it. Maybe they was like, "No,
here's my thing.
We ain't fucking with that." To
me, BVS wasn't too much different than the Dark Knight Returns. It was just
there was only one flip. It was the Batman Superman role. That's the only thing that's different.
I thought it was too early for it.
I mean,
I thought it was like we got 3 movies. In 3 movies, we got the origin of Superman, the death of Superman, and the resurrection of Superman, Doomsday, Darkseid. What the hell else is there to do? Robin dead.
Tell me the other
Robin
villains.
Dead.
Tell me the other villains in DC and with the Justice League.
Hold on,
because there wasn't no other villains.
Let me comment.
So how was it too fast?
Let me comment on what he just said. I understand what you just said.
Robin's dead,
but the thing is and I understand what you're saying, but which fan base are you going to listen to? Are you going to listen to the people that want to know where did these characters come from, or are you going to listen to the people that's tired of seeing origin stories? How many Batman movies we had with origin stories?
Every one of them.
But it depends on what story you tell them. Because like I said. I don't mind them not doing origin stories. Mm-hmm. I just thought the stories that he told was too quick for.
I mean, it depends on where they trying to go with it. I don't think it was okay. Have we not got the Snyder cut?
Hold on.
And maybe.
Have y'all ever seen the Justice League cartoon?
I watch it on a regular basis.
They was fighting. They fought what's the name on the first episode? They fought Darkseid the first episode.
Which first episode?
Channel 11, the Channel 11 Justice League cartoon.
I mean, but that's a cartoon.
They fought him in the first couple of seasons. It wasn't the first episode.
I could have swore it was the first episode.
No, it wasn't the first
and that's
episode.
a cartoon.
So it's the story. The comics, that's the same story.
Cartoon is the villain of the week.
Look, I feel like when you got a saga like that, there's typically going to be one or two movies you don't like, you don't care for. But I don't think that because people didn't care for it, and they probably didn't care for it, to go ahead and pull the plug on it and say, we're just going to start all the way over. Because with that approach, everybody's kind of like, I'm almost done with them. People are getting done. I mean, to be honest, the superhero movie is pretty much going to be running on fumes soon. You know, because that's all we've been getting. That's the only thing that's been action-packed coming to the movie theaters that people are willing to go see. Let me say that. That's been getting all the attention. There's probably been other stuff, but...
I mean, it's been a lot of other stuff. But like you said, that's all that people willing to go see, really.
But
outside of Fast and Furious and Jurassic Park.
I feel like, you know, that they need to give it a minute before they decide, are we going to pull a plug on this? We're going to start fresh with a new Superman. We're going to... Like, where the fuck are they going?
They coming with Black Superman.
But that's supposed to be a different...
right,
that's standalone, right? That's a different
But that's what
universe.
That's what they doing.
And I don't...
Batman about to come out.
And the thing is but okay, so if that's the case, so is Wonder Woman and Aquaman going to be standalone movies from now on?
I had no idea.
Exactly. They don't even have an idea what the fuck is going on.
Exactly. They've saved that flashpoint about to change everything and reset everything. And so I don't know.
So they are doing the Flashpoint movies still.
Yeah. Which it seemed like it's falling apart. They say Michael Keaton dropping out. Good. Batman. They I think they had to change the dude that was playing the Flash dad.
Yeah, because he got scheduling issues.
And it was something else.
I don't think that really mattered though. The dad.
Michael Keaton Batman was supposed to have a big part in the movie though.
But I'm talking about the Flash dad. They could find somebody else for him.
But what about Michael Keaton though?
Why they gotta have Michael Keaton though?
He was they said that he was a big part in the movie.
So why they can't use Ben?
They say Ben was supposed to only be in there in the beginning, like to send him back in time or something.
So he gonna be
like Ben was only supposed to be in there to connect it to what we saw in Justice League. In which, after seeing Justice League, I would have liked to saw what he had planned for. Cause that's what Justice League did most for me. It just gave me questions like damn, what's coming next? But
he ain't doing shit else.
Exactly. So
they already said it.
And that's my problem.
But they probably won't let them do shit.
Cause they won't. But the thing is you fit a people. Okay, you bringing out something else because you want to go in a different direction. But this is the conversation we had last time I was here. Nobody wants. I mean, yes, some people want to see a black Superman, but at the end of the day, I don't want to see no black Superman.
Like I said, it just got to make sense. If he just another person, another L from that planet that just they could somehow figure out, he got snuck off the planet too, then I'm cool. But I don't want to see a black Clark Kent.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what DC and Warner Brothers do. I don't know why, like, you
do what?
Asking
they
why and all. I ain't gonna say that they fucked up.
To me,
they do fuck up, but I ain't gonna say he was bringing up a black Superman. I ain't saying putting out a black Superman movie is a fuck up. But like you said, they don't cater to what the majority of the audience want.
Look, this is my point. This is what I've been upset with for the longest. Ben Affleck was one of the. This was the first time that.
Did y'all see that kick in Justice League that Ben Affleck did?
Nah.
It was like a bicycle kick or some shit. When I tell you that shit was slow, it's so slow.
But
man, this is the best Batman, bro.
That's what I was getting to.
Oh, you would? Oh.
It's the best Batman.
Ben Affleck has been now. Maybe I'm not saying him as an actor is probably the best person for this role.
That nigga just look too big to me.
That too,
that
but
nigga a tank.
This has been the best Batman we've had live action. People say, well,
that nigga is not too big.
Bro. That nigga is a tank.
No, he is not. He is not too big.
That nigga the size of that opening.
But see, you gotta understand.
I finna stop. Cause all my shit is off cartoons. Nigga, Batman was built like Johnny Bravo in the Channel 11 cartoon. He was big up top, small legs.
I don't never remember Batman being as big as Ben Affleck is.
I mean, you can't really compare him because it's a cartoon in real life, but he was not no little dude.
Well, that nigga looked like
if you compare him to the 1950 Batman when he was running around
this Batman
in a ballerina suit,
his bat suit and everything, even with the tank. This Batman is like the Dark Knight Batman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's so big like that, because that's what they wanted.
Yeah. But in the Dark Knight, his shit was padding. I don't know. Well, of course, I don't know if it's supposed to be padding. Because, of course, Ben Affleck not that big.
No, because he didn't look that big when he didn't have his suit on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean,
he was Diesel, dog.
But no,
I ain't gonna lie,
but what
Diesel.
I'm saying is
hella
it was
Diesel.
like Bane in the Batman
nigga.
suit. But I liked it. I ain't have no problem with it.
But the thing is
I mean, it's cool if you can move.
The Nolan Batman series, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were good movies.
Yeah.
But Batman was trash.
That's it.
But that's because of the directors. You got one is Zack Snyder, and you got one is Christopher Nolan, who don't do shit with action.
And my point is to me, it's like they tried that same thing they tried with X-Men when they wind up falling apart. You try to make
I'm about to say which one.
You try to make things somewhat realistic when in fact ain't none of this shit realistic. Stop playing around. And now we got, my point is now that we got this with Justice League and everything, with Zack Snyder, now they want to take it all away and go back to some basic shit. And I don't want that no more.
I don't think they're going basic.
I think this new Batman I think it's going to be a real letdown to everybody.
But ain't that Batman in
the
other,
alone, though,
ain't that Batman the Elseworld too? I think the only
you
thing.
Talking about Robert Pattinson, right?
Yeah, I think the only thing that's like in question of might like be going forward is Flash, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman. Because I think they said,
still ain't seen the Aquaman movie.
You ain't seen Aquaman?
I think they
Aquaman
said
was pretty good.
Yeah,
you say that every time I say it too.
Aquaman was pretty good, man. I ain't gonna stunt Aquaman. They having trouble with the director though, ain't they?
No, James Wan. He doing two.
So somebody's mad about it. Jason Momoa was mad about something. He said he wasn't shooting. I don't know if they got that rectified. It had nothing to do with Warner Brothers or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. I know. Patty got mad at him after Wonder Woman 84 because they something happened.
Who was Patty?
Patty Jenkins, the director of Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman and Wonder Woman 84.
She actually wrote 84 though, didn't she? Well, that's her story, right?
She helped write it. Because I think she wrote the first one too, but she wrote it with Zach and somebody else.
Man, what I don't understand is how you can take Wonder Woman was cold in Justice League.
Mm-hmm. Cold.
I don't understand how you can take that character that was already set up and fuck it up by putting in that bullshit.
See, when this was like before Justice League though, right?
But even in her first movie, which was World War I, she was still cold.
Mm-hmm. But was that before 87? I mean, 84?
Yeah, that was before 84.
I'm saying, like, in the timeline.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before then. Yeah.
Fucked it up. 84 was trash.
I ain't really had no problem. Like I told you in the review, I ain't have a problem with the fighting scenes. The movie was just trash.
In what, 84?
Yeah.
Man, the fighting scenes was trash, man. Man, them fighting scenes compared to what she was doing in her first movie and in this one, it's totally different, man.
Good. She not a savage.
She look.
But that couldn't do. She was going through some shit. That could have been that though.
No, it wasn't.
Nah. It could have been.
It was the director.
Man.
It was the director, man.
Yeah, it's just differences. Just like differences when the Russo brothers work with certain Marvel characters and then when they go do their solo movies. Like the Thor with the Russo brothers versus Thor with everybody else. Well, with the other niggas that direct his movies.
Yeah.
Because if it was me, I have the Russo brothers direct everything. Every damn thing.
What they direct?
Except
they started with
Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. And they said they want to do, whenever they do a Wolverine movie, they said they want to do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know they shouldn't let Josh Whedon touch DC ever again.
Yeah, but
I ain't gonna say that. Let him make his own movie. Yeah. I mean, because I think that would have happened with anybody.
I think if I could see Josh Whedon doing a Superman movie.
Yeah,
I could see him making a really good Superman movie.
Yeah,
but I think Batman is too dark of a character for him to handle.
I think DC just dark, like.
Superman dark, but he not as dark as like him and Batman. They really night and day. No pun intended.
Literally,
but,
they literally are.
That's
but
how it's
still,
supposed to be. Yeah.
But still, though, like,
but Superman he's dark in Zack Snyder's universe. I know that's what a lot of people didn't like about.
Don't like.
Yeah, that Superman is dark. But again, if you watched The Dark Knight, Superman was dark. He the reason Green Arrow don't have an arm.
Yeah, but that's what he basing his shit off of.
Exactly. And I don't think people realize that.
No, people realize that, but like you say, a lot of people, that ain't the Superman that they want to see. Like if they get in a DC universe, a lot of people, the majority of people, they don't want that to be the Superman that they get. They want Superman.
You could tell these niggas who ain't watched the comics, man. This nigga Doomsday punched through Superman's back, bro.
That ain't what they talking about though.
But I'm just saying that's dark though. That's dark though.
No, they talking about how dark Superman is. They want the hopeful Superman.
Nobody want that Channel 11.
They've been complaining about Superman since Man of Steel.
Channel 11 Superman.
But if you a fan of Superman,
I am a fan of Superman, but I'm not mad at him going dark or being like in the real world. That's how Superman will probably be. Wouldn't be this old caring about the buildings and all this shit. He trying to save the world. He sacrificed a few buildings.
It just seems like, man,
complaining. They just want.
It just seems like the masses give DC and Warner Brothers a hard time, regardless of what they do.
And that's because they comparing the shit to Marvel.
They were complaining about the buildings in the movie. Well, how they just gonna tear up the city like that and this.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Hold on, you talking about for Man of Steel?
Yeah,
nigga.
People was online complaining about.
Only thing I heard about is that's the best superhero fight in any superhero movie.
And there was a lot of people online saying,
and they said the same about Batman.
They were
Superman.
upset because Superman and Zod and them, when they were fighting, they were destroying buildings and stuff. What about the people? That's what they was like. Well, what kind of images? I mean, what kind of image or do they want to portray with them tearing up buildings and you got innocent civilians? They was on that type of bullshit.
These same people that's gonna go watch The Boys.
It did seem a little bit excessive, though. I ain't gonna lie. They did destroy the damn city. But to me, that's how the shit would be.
Superman gonna destroy the city anytime he fight anybody besides Batman.
Exactly. That's how like I said, that's how the shit should be. If you fighting in the city, I'm sorry, that's what's happening.
Now don't watch Dragon Ball Z then.
Exactly.
Shit. You hope they just destroy a city.
They turn whole continents up on Dragon Ball.
But answer this. Who y'all favorite character? Give me y'all favorite character.
And what?
Anything. Any cartoon character or anime character or whatever.
I mean, if we just talking like DC Comics and shit, it's Batman for me.
I mean, it don't even have to be DC.
Well, see, I don't know if I could say, I don't know if I like Batman more than certain anime characters. So I don't.
Give me your favorite character that you fuck with the most.
Just all time favorite character.
That you fuck with the hardest.
Oh, well, then Batman.
Mine's is Orochimaru then off of Naruto.
All right, so you know how he is, like who he is as a person, what tick him off, like what he gonna fight for, all that shit. Like that's your nigga.
Well, you know what.
So let's just say, like, if it's a run.
Let me retract my statement.
Hold on. Let me just say, if it's a run in the comics, a certain 3-issue or 4-issue run in the comics to where he acted a certain way that you didn't know nothing about or that you didn't really fuck with, but they decided to that was the nigga that they was gonna go with in the Naruto universe, in the movie universe. Wouldn't you be like, damn? Like it'd be cool. Like if my nigga was my nigga, would
be like, damn, why he ain't like that? I would be like, okay, why is he like that?
Yeah, now it's different now because if it's good, then
if it's good. I mean, I want to know why he's like that. Like, all right, in the first season of Naruto, Orochimaru was trying to kill the Hokage, which is like the president of the village.
Mm-hmm.
But not because he just didn't like the village, because he was a part of the same village. He just wanted to know all the forbidden jutsu. Now, since all that shit gone in the newer version with Naruto's son called Boruto, he just like the man. He like the nigga they use as far as science. Like he like the top scientist kind of guy. Like he straight redeemed himself by helping them win the Great Ninja War. So that's why because he was redeemed. Like he did all the evil shit. He killed the Hokage. All that shit was evil. Became a rogue ninja. Came back. Now they called him a rogue ninja. They say he in jail, but really what they using him as is using him for his research.
Okay, but is it a character that I'm trying to go off what you just said? Is it a character that was one of your favorite characters? It ain't got to be your favorite character. Right. One of your favorite characters that you've seen either in a new series or a movie or something that you don't like the way they did him?
Man. I mean, I know what y'all trying to say.
I'm gonna give you an example.
I just don't think there was a bad iteration of Superman. That's just flat out.
I can just understand.
That's your opinion, but he's saying people who Superman are their favorite character not liking him.
Right, but my rebuttal was y'all worried about him tearing up the shit. Since you've liked Superman, he's been turned up.
That ain't what people been. That's why I said
that's the only complaint I ever heard about Superman.
I heard them complain that when he killed Zod. I heard people complain about that.
Yeah, they ain't like that. They just feel like Superman too dark and somber and too like just.
That just sound that sound like a smarter Superman to me. You're not gonna kill Darkseid. You're not gonna kill
But
Doomsday.
that's Superman though.
He still gotta keep. These niggas gonna come back if you don't kill him. Darkseid.
You change. That's just like if
he didn't kill humans.
That's just like if they
Superman didn't kill nobody.
That's just like if Zack Snyder.
Well, that's why Superman not one of my favorite characters.
That's just like if Zack Snyder was like, "All right, man, fuck it. Batman just finna start clapping everybody. Fuck it."
Hey, and in Dark Knight, he was clapping niggas.
Who?
Batman.
Yeah, in the cartoon.
And I didn't. People was mad at that.
Exactly. People didn't like that.
I didn't give a fuck. And that was my favorite. This was one of my favorite. I didn't care that he was clapping these niggas. He should have been clapping niggas.
See, nah, I wouldn't like. See, like, nah, Batman using
Bruh,
a gun.
You're not gonna clap the Joker.
Batman using a gun just don't feel right.
That's to you. I don't know. I didn't have no problem with it. I have no problem with it.
Batman shouldn't be killing nobody.
He got drove to that point. First off, he wasn't just. He didn't just start killing people. He got drove to that point.
Drove to that point. Yeah, but still, I don't think he should be using a gun. That's just me.
He used ninja stars. What's the difference? You can kill somebody with a ninja star too.
Explosive ninja stars.
Explosive ninja stars.
But I'm saying,
and y'all, so you cool. You don't want Batman killing nobody, but you cool with.
I didn't want him killing nobody. I said I understood him getting driven to killing somebody. I'm talking about him using a gun.
But you just said he shouldn't be using a gun.
Yeah,
but. I don't know, man.
Let's get back.
Batman got too many memes.
Let's get back to the let's get back to the actual movie. So, what do y'all think about them revealing Granny Goodness and Desaad and all?
I liked it.
I don't know who Granny Goodness is, but I like Desaad.
Granny Goodness is.
Man, you remember her from Justice League?
Yeah, but
Granny Goodness, that old lady that, you know what I'm saying, she's hella strong, be with Darkseid.
Yeah, the big woman.
She in charge. You know who the Furies are?
No, I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember seeing her in the movie.
It would have been nice.
It would have been nice
to see
them.
them.
The whole time when they showed Darkseid, when that portal opened up, do you see that lady standing next to him with that white hair?
Yeah, but she wasn't big though.
Yeah, no, she wasn't.
Not compared to Darkseid, she was.
In the cartoon, she was like hella, like she fat.
Fat. Whatever.
I thought that was just like a little personal.
Nah, that was Granny Goodness.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see the Fury now. I want to see who was the chick
we not gonna see it
though. Big Barter.
Yeah, I want to see her now. Like, that movie did make me kind of want to see it.
Yeah, well.
But oh well, we gonna see where DC going now.
I think Zack gonna wind up doing part 2 because
if it's gonna be a part 2,
I think it's gonna be a part 2 because man, you have to be out of your rabbit ass mind to lose out on the money that they're gonna make by making Justice League a Zack Snyder Justice League 2. Even if the movie sucks. Considering the lead up to it,
I don't think they want to deal with all that shit no more.
Deal with all what? They know what they're dealing with now.
Nigga, it's been a wild 3-4 years, like leading up to.
But the thing is, at the end, the way I look at it is, at the end of the day, yeah, they putting out movies for our entertainment, but the end result is for them to make money. They can give a fuck less. If the movie is terrible, if it makes money, they'll put out another terrible movie just to make money.
I'm with you on both ends. It should be they should cater to the audience.
My thing is the audience is asking for it, considering how much praise this movie has gotten. I think they will be crazy to not at least come sit down at the table to see if they can make it work.
But I understand them not wanting to deal with Zack Snyder and his toxic Snyder cult.
Oh my God!
I understand them not wanting to deal with that.
What has his cult got to do with anything?
Nigga, they the whole reason this shit came out.
So they gonna deal with it if they don't put it. If he don't do Justice League 2, they're gonna deal with him anyway.
No, they don't have to deal with them.
Exactly.
They not dealing with it. They don't have to. If they not dealing with Zack Snyder,
but you saying the reason why they not gonna do part 2 is because they don't want to deal with these niggas. They got to deal with them. If they do a Justice League part 2, they're gonna have to deal with them.
No, that's what
for the same reason they put this out.
That's why I'm saying they not doing it.
I just feel like.
You know what I'm saying? If they don't mess with Zack,
there's no better time than now.
I don't see how
to continue a Justice League movie. We've had X-Men, we've had Avengers, shit, we've had the Watchmen. We've had the Watchmen. How you get a Watchmen movie before you get a Justice League movie? How fucking hard is it to put together a Justice League movie? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
they got somebody to do it.
Put something down on come up with a plan. The thing is this is my problem. I feel like DC and Marvel are always trying to please everybody. When
No,
when we got the Russo.
No, hold. See, you had it right when you like you got it right, but you like gotta like separate it. DC need to come up with a plan.
Right.
They just throwing shit out just. Just all right, okay.
Off the reaction of the people.
They want Zack Snyder just okay. Put that shit out, but that's in his own little shit. We still going in this universe, but the Batman that's gonna be in his own little shit, so we can still work with another Batman we want to, because we really don't know what the hell we want to do with Ben Affleck. Really, we don't know. But Marvel, Disney try to cater to everybody. That's why they not gonna do no rated R dark shit. Give us a real superhero. They really try and cater to everybody.
That's why this is my favorite one, because I want to see the dark
shit. But my point was to that is, like you say, Disney and Marvel, they try to make something for everybody. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, I think that's gonna run its course, because
it is. I think it already has more than started to. Because I think a lot of people been saying, okay, Marvel, I don't know how you gonna do Blade. I don't know how you gonna put. I don't know how you gonna put Blade in this universe.
They're gonna have them chopping niggas' heads off, and there's gonna be no blood like they did.
They saying I don't know how you gonna put Deadpool in this universe.
You got Deadpool. Wolverine. How you gonna do Wolverine?
What's up? A little bit of that.
You know, how you gonna do Wolverine properly without doing it rated R? You see, but Logan had to be rated R.
See, but I thought I was a little worried about. Well, I really was never worried about X-Men, because X-Men have darker elements with the racial aspect and all of that. But with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Marvel's showing me they're not afraid to really go there.
Right, and that's what I was gonna bring up. Like, you had proved my point wrong. But I was gonna say, when you were saying you don't think Batman should be killing people, well, I'm saying, damn, you cool with Falcon clearly killing a whole helicopter of motherfuckers that he didn't even have to kill, because they was already going down.
I don't mind. I don't know if the Falcon character don't kill. I don't know that.
I mean, we know people in Marvel. We
seen
people in Marvel kill.
He don't use guns and he don't kill.
He just break every bone in your body.
Yeah. If you think about it, that's a little worse. Just kill me if you're gonna break all my bones.
He just drop your ass from a building. I knew it was high enough not to kill you.
Right.
But the 4 hours of Justice League didn't seem like 4 hours when you
Not at all.
The movie.
Not at all. It was smooth.
You know,
yeah, it did.
When
I didn't watch it all at once.
I watched it all at once.
It was smooth.
I couldn't believe 4 hours had went by. I'm like, man, this ain't been.
Well, I started at like 2:30 in the morning,
and then I looked up, and it was halfway through, and it was 2 hours and something. I was like, shit, this movie is 4 hours long.
Yeah. I actually got to like the last hour, because like I said, I was thinking that they was gonna fight Darkseid. I'm like, seems like they got a whole lot to do still in this movie, but I was in for it. I wasn't tired of it. Now, second watch, it was a little alright, but getting lengthy. But
yeah, I think after the second watch,
you watched it twice too.
I watched it like 4 times.
Oh, okay.
Damn. I can't do that. Dude put 16,
I didn't watch it 4 times all at once. You know,
I'm telling you, man, this movie.
Dude put 2 work shifts into.
This might have been a GOAT superhero movie, man.
It's man. I'm not gonna say it's my best superhero movie.
This mug ain't better than Endgame.
Because I would say
this mug ain't
it's better than half
Winter
of it. It's better than half of
Winter
Endgame.
Soldier.
It's better than half of Endgame.
This mug ain't better than.
And Winter Soldier, the only movie that I can't like decide between the two. But
that's my favorite.
It's better than half of Endgame.
Civil War.
It's better
Winter
than half of
Soldier
Endgame.
is my favorite superhero movie. But this might be DC's best movie.
It is. Well, yeah, it's better. It's better than
as far as
better than. I don't think it's better.
It's better than Shazam.
Let me think about it.
And Shazam was the
I'm
best
saying,
one for real.
As a complete movie, not of course, the Nolan Batman are better stories. Yeah. It's better acting. It's a better movie.
Better superhero movie.
But this might be DC's overall best superhero movie.
But them Nolan movies only good because of like
the villains.
Yeah. The only reason.
But
no,
it's still part of the movie.
They way better movies. They way better made movies.
Boring. I wouldn't have wanted to see him just go against Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent?
Yeah. What if it was just Harvey Dent?
He didn't go against Harvey Dent.
I mean, Harvey Dent was in the movie, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was one of the villains.
But that's like saying...
But he was one of the villains accompanied by another... But it was another villain involved.
I guess what I'm saying is...
But you could take out any villain of any movie.
But what I'm saying is...
If you take out...
You say Nolan's movies were better, but this has better action sequences.
Yeah. So like I said, better... These are better... Well, this is a better superhero movie. Like I said... But to me, those are better, just made.
But I don't want to make it seem
Harvey
like
Dent was in the one Bane was in, right?
No, he was in the one that the Joker was in.
Okay, if you take the Joker out that movie, the movie's trash.
That's what I'm saying. You can say that about any superhero movie. If you take the villain out, the movie trash.
Nah.
I mean, they still part of the movie, so regardless of how you want to cut it. But I'm just saying.
I mean, I can't. That's just for me.
Out of the Justice League, since we started with Man of Steel, there's Man of Steel. We're gonna say
shit. I don't think I.
We're gonna say Man of Steel universe or Snyderverse.
I don't think I seen Man of Steel. I don't think so.
Are you tripping?
I don't care for Superman.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I fuck with Man of Steel.
I'm not gonna watch a superhero movie for a good movie.
Right.
For a good movie.
Hold on. You do. You talk about movies,
right?
Even if you.
We didn't review it. And if we reviewed it, I would have watched it.
But you still got to go back and watch it because we might want to touch on something one day, and you ain't seen the movie.
But y'all two have.
But all those movies were good to me. Even BVS, Wonder Woman. The first Wonder Woman was good. The Whedon Justice League was okay. But considering what I had my hopes up high after BVS, it didn't live up to what I thought it was. And then Wonder Woman 1984 was not a good movie. Aquaman was a good movie for me.
Yeah, I think Aquaman was the only one.
You say Zod was the villain in the first Man of Steel, right? When did that come out? 2011?
14, wasn't it?
Yeah, how would I remember that?
Or was it 12?
I think it's 12.
And I'm saying I didn't see it because I don't remember it. I might have saw it and just don't remember it. But how I feel. I ain't never been a big Superman fan.
You got HBO Max.
I ain't never been a big Superman fan, bro.
Throw it on one night. It's on HBO Max. That mother's straight good.
I'll watch Aquaman before I watch Superman.
Watch both of them.
Watch Man of Steel.
Watch both of them.
It's not the
people that fuck with.
It ain't the ripping over his shirt with the curly thing. Superman
we've been saying. That's why people don't fuck with his Superman. People that's fans of Superman don't fuck with his Superman.
Have they been watching Man of Steel? This Superman got issues. I see how this Superman can go work with Darkseid. This Superman got issues.
But Superman went and did that in the cartoon and the comics.
This Superman
he went and did that shit.
He was brainwashed.
This Superman is stupid.
I don't think this Superman is brainwashed.
He ain't brainwashed, no, but
I think he is.
You think he is?
Yeah. Heavily influenced.
But
because he put out what was gonna happen.
So hold up. So okay.
Zack Snyder put out what was gonna happen.
What?
That Darkseid was gonna kill Lois in the Batcave. And that was gonna turn Superman to the dark side. And I guess while Darkseid was there, he put some little shit into him or some shit. Yeah, that was gonna be the premises of the movie.
I think I heard something like that. I heard that was gonna happen in the second movie.
Yeah, in the second Justice League.
And that's when Batman was going to have the Flash run back in time to change help change everything. Which...
That Lois is terrible.
She is. Which...
Because she in slow motion.
No, because she's just terrible.
I still would like to see this play out, simply because I think at the end, at the overall arc, we'll appreciate it a lot more than just these one. We just gonna stop it right here in the middle and start over.
Yeah, I think we would have.
My thing is, so let's say they start a new universe, right? What they gonna do then if a movie comes out or they don't like this one particular director's direction, and then the fans not receiving the movie like they hope, they gonna stop and start over.
They gonna change it again. But you got to remember, it's different people running this shit now.
How we gonna get anywhere with that logic?
But that's what I'm saying. It's different people running it now. So maybe they won't just abandon it and just go to something else.
I think they're gonna abandon it because I don't think people are going to like it as much as they hoping they will. The thing is,
now that's a different story.
The thing is, one thing I've learned, and even when it comes, if I own a restaurant,
hold on. But I will say, I do think that they're going to put out the movies that they have planned,
and I get
and
that,
see how people look at the whole thing, and then move forward.
And I understand that, but what I'm saying is if I'm a restaurant owner, right, and I specialize in this one dish, everybody loves it. Everybody comes in, I can't keep it in, but I don't like it. Why would I stop making it and selling it because I don't like it?
But everybody didn't love it. It's no reason Justice League wasn't a $2 billion movie.
It was a reason.
It's no reason Batman vs. Superman shouldn't have made $1 billion. Them two names alone on the screen should $800 million off back.
And considering the track record from both Batman and Superman, when it comes to live action, I can understand why they underperformed. They all underperformed.
Hey, the Nolan movies is $1 billion movies.
And the thing is I can't look at that as a true Batman movie. Cause it just didn't seem like Batman to me.
But them made the money off the strength of being the Batman movie.
Exactly. And my thing is
that's the whole point. They should have made them just off the strength of the name. But the people didn't like it.
Let me get the reason the Nolan movies did as good as they did is because they were going up against X-Men. And maybe Iron Man 1. Had they been going up against the Avengers and other movies that came after that, they would not have been $1 billion movies.
I ain't gonna say that.
We were in a transition from with the superhero movies.
When did Dark Knight come out? When the first one come out? 2008?
Talking about Batman Begins 2007?
2006, didn't it?
Dark Knight?
Batman Begins came out like 2006, didn't it? Because if it came out around then, that's around the same time like the second Spider-Man came out.
Which wasn't a part of the MCU. He's saying if it went against a big shit in the MCU.
2005.
2005? And when Spider-Man come out?
Which Spider-Man?
Because Spider-Man 1, when did Spider-Man 1 come out?
That came out like 98, 99.
You talking about Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, or Tobey?
That was like 2000.
Tobey was 99.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe it was like Spider-Man 3 that came out around like 2004 or something.
And nobody liked it.
That shit was terrible.
When Spider-Man 2 come out?
Spider-Man 2 came out in like
2002.
2002, 2003. It was a transition period because...
But I don't think Batman Begins made that much.
It didn't. People didn't start liking it until
Heath Ledger.
And to be honest with you, that's the only one they like. People really don't mess with Batman Begins or The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, them more cult classics.
It was to what you said.
Cult classic.
To what you said, people only fuck with that movie because of the Joker. And dude died.
But I would say people fuck with him more than Batman. I ain't gonna say people only fuck with their movies because of Joker.
All I'm saying is,
man, it was only because of Joker. Man. Come on, bro.
Nobody
likes this Batman.
Y'all don't think
this Batman was trash.
Movies good movies.
They good movies,
but the Batman is terrible.
Good movies. But as far as Batman,
terrible.
No, that's what I mean when people liked him more than Batman.
Right.
I mean that they didn't like the movie only because of Joker.
They like that Joker better than that Batman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna speak.
Batman fans that's my favorite superhero. If I go see that shit, I've always hated that Batman.
I'm gonna speak, and I hated that Batman too. I'm gonna speak from
I'm talking about the movie.
Right. I'm gonna speak about the movies from my point of view, the way I feel about them. I didn't go see Batman Begins because I was let down from the last Batman movie we had seen, the Schumacher Batman.
What Batman you talking about?
With George Clooney. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if that's the direction they're going, and then with
Batman. You ain't see the trailer for Batman Begins?
I didn't. I didn't know where they were going with it. I didn't even know Batman was going to be in there. I thought it was like a prequel to him being Batman, and I didn't want to see that. Mm-hmm. So when I finally seen it, I'm like, damn, this was okay. You know what I'm saying? Then when The Dark Knight came out,
Batman Begins, low key, maybe the best one.
Then when The Dark Knight came out,
just talking now.
Batman Begins hard.
I messed with that one. Then when The Dark Knight Rises came out, you know what I'm saying? I went and seen that one. It was good, but it still wasn't better than The Dark Knight. Now, my mind frame in that movies was my expectation for superhero movies wasn't that high.
Yeah.
So they were able to get away with me. I'm not speaking for anybody else. They were able to get away with what they put in those movies. But as a Batman, he still did not feel like a full Batman to me. You know what I'm saying? Granted, he had the suit, he had the gadgets, but as far as it was almost like he was impersonating Batman. You know what I'm saying? But
that's like I said, that's because of who they got to direct the movie.
But what I'm saying is exactly. But what I'm saying is then we got Iron Man, got Iron Man 2, then so on and so on. Mm-hmm. What we've come to expect from superhero movies, the bar was set so high that when it comes to Batman and Superman them now, you know, people aren't willing to accept. Like I said, and this is me saying that if you take that trilogy of the Nolan Batman movies and you move it up 10 years, it's not $1 billion franchise.
I think it is.
I don't think so.
I think it is.
I don't think so, simply because he don't do Batman shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard people complain about Ben Affleck's Batman, his fighting and stuff like that.
And I think that was only
was Christian Bale fighting anywhere close to that? What happened in Batman v Superman? Now here's the thing: people keep saying Batman v Superman didn't have the action they thought it was gonna be in it. It didn't have this. It didn't have that. But neither did the Nolan Batman.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. Though I'm just saying those are better made movies. If you're talking about superhero movies, then yeah, I can understand.
Right.
I can understand.
Watch a superhero
I can
movie,
understand
bro.
I can understand the superhero element.
I'm not going to see a Batman movie just to see a good movie. I want to see a good Superman, or a good Batman movie. I want to see a good comic book movie.
As long as the movie good to me, yeah. I don't care about you give me a good movie and you give me some shit and you give me a nigga like the Joker and Bane. I'm good.
But who are they up against though? That's the thing. Like,
who?
Nigga, Joker never had a problem with the Batman we love. As far as fighting, he used to get his ass whooped, but he got his shit off on that Batman too.
Yeah, which was always dumb to me. And
which Batman?
Any of them. He'll sneak up on Batman and whack the shit out of Batman with something, knock his ass out or something if he had to. But it was element of surprise. But hand-to-hand combat, he ain't gonna fuck with him. But I'm just saying, I think if these niggas actually fought, he would have gave Batman a run for his money.
Nigga, he fought.
Christopher Nolan Batman.
They fought.
They fought, but not for real.
I mean, I don't
he caught him in an interrogation room. That's the worst he did to him.
Nigga, they fought at the end of the movie.
Man. All right, man.
What?
Nothing. I mean, I mean.
I like them as movies.
We like them as movies too.
I would much prefer watch those than before I would watch 4 hours of this and the regular theatrical cut.
And to be honest with you, I would rather watch the Snyderverse than the Nolan movies.
Fuck yeah!
If I want to see Batman and Superman, you know, okay, let's just go with Batman. If I want to see Batman, I will watch Batman BVS before I watch any Nolan movies. That's just my personal opinion. Like I said, they're good movies, but I like to see action. You know what I'm saying? I like to see action with a.
They kind of stepped it on Dark Knight Rises. They kind of stepped it up on the action a little bit, but this nigga was old and ready to give up the mantle. He was washed by the time he met Bane. Like, come on, bro. No wonder he broke his back in the fucking comic. If that's what happened,
but Justice League, this Snyder cut, it was what I expected. I was excited to see it. You know what I'm saying? When I heard they were releasing it,
I didn't know what to expect.
Anxious. It was everything I expected it. I didn't expect to go in and see a brand new movie. You know, I knew it was gonna be put together. It was the same material.
And maybe I don't remember the theatrical cut too much.
It to be honest,
it felt like a majority in new movie.
It was. The thing is, the way it was.
I think it was
because I noticed that he took a whole lot of stuff.
No, what happened was he changed a lot. Like it came from the lighting in the scene in certain scenes he took out.
Oh yeah, he changed.
Like he changed a lot of shit. He changed a lot of shit about it.
That was the main thing that Josh changed in the theatrical cut.
But the main thing is it was still mostly the same footage. It was just cut differently.
Yeah,
and the dialogue was different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a little different dialogue.
Speaking of dialogue,
what?
Why did this nigga have this village singing the Aquaman?
I don't know.
For 2 minutes in another language with no subtitles. Could at least put some subtitles.
And I see you said it on Facebook. I just seen hella shit where somebody said something in a different language and we didn't get the subtitle.
Nigga, yeah, they said something, but nigga, you just sitting there and got these niggas singing this opera song. No, not even
just said some whole little
You got these niggas singing this opera song and the shit was just weird. Like, man, what the fuck are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, and I can understand, like, okay, like, all right, give us a quick little intro. These niggas did the whole song.
Right.
I'm like, come on yet now. We don't even know what the hell they saying.
I ain't care. What the
could at least been a good song.
This nigga watch movies for the songs. You wanted the musical.
I don't watch movies for the song.
You wanted the musical.
No, I hate musicals.
Did you trip off the Omega Beam, though, when he killed Aquaman and blasted old boy?
Yeah. I would have liked to see more than that.
We can if they quit bullshitting.
I would have liked to see how this movie would have turned out if Zack had made it and it came out the way that he wanted it to come out. Because I can see how he could have made this movie into 2 movies. Make a part 1 and part 2. I could see how he could have did that and maybe added a little bit more footage. Cut some of the shit out and make it into a second movie. I see how he could have did that, and I wonder how it would have turned out. And I do think I would have liked that.
Hey, did y'all trip off Steppenwolf killed every Amazon in that temple?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he did, but they did.
Died.
They did.
Even the ones that escaped on horseback. I think the only ones
that killed all of them.
I think the only ones that left was the first two.
The queen and the other chick.
The queen and the one she told leave and go get help.
Mm-hmm.
Them the only ones that lived.
And then the whole army that came.
Everybody else died.
Yeah, because I mean they knocked the building. They flooded the building.
Yeah, but in the Whedon cut, he didn't kill all them that was on horseback.
I don't even think that fight was long.
The fight wasn't that long, but he still didn't kill all of them. And the temple didn't go off the cliff either.
It didn't go off the cliff. No.
Like everybody in that motherfucker died.
Yeah. Well, it might have went off the cliff and he just didn't show us. Which is probably what happened. He probably like, I take that part out.
And
just cut
one thing I did like in this one, I didn't like in the other one. And the other one, it was kind of like, he was kind of sexualizing it. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Steppenwolf.
Sexualizing what? Killing them?
When he told them they was all gonna love him and shit like that. Like, it was almost like, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't take him that. I mean,
yeah, I ain't taking.
That's what all villains say. Just like Loki and
this
Avengers.
Steppenwolf didn't say that. He just went ahead and killed everybody out there.
Oh yeah, because that's what he was on. That's what they should have been on. I don't know. Now I don't know why they would make them sexualized like that. Because I mean,
From Amazon.
No, Steppenwolf. Because I mean, because that's all they own. They just slaughter the whole planet. They ain't on some make slaves and you gonna love me and all that. They ain't on that like Loki was and all that. They're like, no, we just coming here to kill y'all, take over the planet.
That part, and I like that. When he was in the Batmobile and they all formed up on him.
Oh yeah, that part was hard. Yeah,
that part's pretty nice.
Yeah. They gave them that little superhero scene. Would have been nice. It would have been nice to have with Superman.
Nah, when he was in the Batmobile and they had came to help him. Remember, Wonder Woman showed up and got them 2 parademons off his car. And then the Flash came running up on the side and Cyborg was on the other side flying. Yeah, that part was pretty nice.
I want a real Flash trilogy, like just I don't know, but with a different Flash. Like I don't know.
I didn't mind old boy in this one, man.
I don't care. I don't just do the Flashpoint. We don't need no trilogy. I don't think. I don't think I want to see 3 different Flash movies.
I mean, he don't really look like
He don't look like Barry Allen.
I was finna say that, but I'm trying to get out of it.
What do we
because
look
Lois
like?
Lane don't look like Lois Lane.
But what do Barry Allen look like?
Man, Barry Allen,
skinny, dark.
What Lois Lane look like? Nigga, this Flash.
Aquaman don't look like Aquaman though. So we just got to deal.
He look like a certain Aquaman. He look like Injustice Aquaman or some shit. Yeah.
Jason Momoa should have played Lobo.
He should have.
I ain't had no really problem with this Barry Allen. I really think they should have just used the one from Channel 11.
Barry Allen need to be like
let Greg Berlanti do the shit then. He could get these motherfuckers what they want. He could do the dark and light at the same time, shit like he do on Channel 11. Yeah. He can get these motherfuckers to
Grant always looks stupid to me in a suit. He always looks stupid to me.
He too skinny.
Too skinny.
The Flash he wasn't ever buff.
He frail.
I thought the Flash was always frail.
Nah, not like that.
I ain't got no problem. I like Barry Allen, Channel 11 Barry Allen. That's really the only Flash I like.
I didn't like him.
That's the only Flash I like.
I never liked him in the suit.
Yeah, that's the only one I ever liked for real.
I think maybe what they should is just my opinion. What DC, Warner Brothers, what they should do is kind of, we want to see Batman and Superman, but I think they need to start introducing some of the other characters we know.
What they doing now? I mean, that's what you're getting. Getting Green Lantern Corps on HBO Max. Getting Supergirl movie coming. Flashpoint. Getting fuck else they doing?
Supergirl.
Yeah.
Supergirl for.
They doing Supergirl, Black Superman. They doing Batman, of course, in another universe. And there's some other ones you just gotta look the shit up. But you got the Suicide Squad. That trailer just dropped. That's something different.
I just hate Deadshot ain't in it.
Yeah, I heard that might look good too. I ain't see it.
I hate Deadshot ain't in
it. It look cool.
Why they couldn't get Will didn't want to come back?
I don't know. Mm-hmm.
What I heard was Jada wasn't gonna let him do it.
For what?
Man, I heard he was knocking off old girl. You know they was in the old
Margot.
Man. Yeah, I heard he was knocking off old girl. Will thought about not coming home no more.
Man, she ain't stopping that shit.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Nah.
Especially after she was doing what she was doing.
But that was old. The thing is, August just opened his mouth. That shit had been happening.
Yeah, I know. We know.
But ain't nobody. They've changed everybody except for Margot, Viola Davis, and that white boy in Boomerang. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like So Suicide Squad. Like is that part of Snyderverse, or is that part of the new shit?
Now that
part of
now that they
Flashpoint. I mean,
it's still the same Harley Quinn, so.
Exactly. That's what.
What y'all think about the Joker in this?
He fit.
He was better. He was better than he was in Suicide Squad. But
I liked it.
Different directors.
Yeah, but
I liked it.
He was cool as Joker.
I liked him as Joker.
Different director.
He reminded me of Channel 11 Joker.
The thing is, people still looking for.
See, Heath Ledger had his own Joker,
but Heath Ledger wasn't even really.
He was his own Joker.
Right? He wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
He was good.
Yeah,
he was good. But as far as when you think about the Joker, you don't think about Heath Ledger's Joker. You think more about what's old boy name? Jack Nicholson.
Oh man, boy. I was about to say Joaquin.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, Jack, my favorite Joker. What?
You don't think so?
He's not better than Joaquin. Come on, bro.
Joaquin not even Joker. He's not even the Joker.
We didn't see what could come from that though.
Yeah, I mean,
all we seen was basically what he come
exactly.
From.
So you can't put that on him.
Yeah, but I mean, yes, I can. I mean,
you ain't see it.
I like. I mean, we seen him do the shit at the end, but I mean, as far as like, he didn't get out there. He wasn't with Batman yet.
Yeah, what he did at the end. But what he did at the end don't have shit on Jack Nicholson dancing through the museum and everybody in there sitting there with a smile on their face, knocked out, and he's sitting there trying to have a date.
Dead.
Exactly, and he's sitting there trying to have a date with with old girl.
Yeah, but Jack Nicholson, when he took his paint off, he still had that stupid ass Joker smile. That looked stupid to me.
No, that was actual the paint, wasn't it?
No, it was. Yeah. It was paint over his what's name, but still, when he didn't
put on makeup to look normal.
Yeah, he put makeup over his white face, but when he didn't have the white face, his shit still was fucked up.
Cause
he looked goofy. He looked stupid. I don't know. I ain't like the way he looked. Nah, he had the sadistic side to Joker good, but I ain't really like I ain't like his appearance.
My best part was when Batman punched that nigga in the mouth and he spit them toy teeth out.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Jack my favorite. Jack my favorite. But I thought their dialogue was good. What they was talking about was good. How he was saying Batman they doing all this trying to change all these timelines because Batman too afraid to die himself and all that. Like I like that shit. But I don't know, I just don't like the way that nigga, like I said, I just don't like his appearance. I don't like the way that nigga looks.
He looks more like the Joker though to me than Jack with them strong ass jaws.
I mean, we all know he gonna kill this Batman anyway, so he gonna kill this Batman. If he get to finish these movies.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Joker. Oh yeah, Batman was dying in the next movie. That was it. That was his arc. Like he was gonna give himself up for everybody. In which Batman might die in Flashpoint.
So they was gonna make a Justice League 3. Oh, it was just gonna be one more movie and that was just gonna be it.
Well, no, he said he had 2 more.
So it's gonna be a third movie without Batman in the Justice League. I don't know how that's gonna work, G.
Come on, bro.
To be honest with you, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Do you want to know how it was gonna work?
How was it gonna work?
Batman Beyond.
Hold on. Let me remember this correctly. Yeah. So you know how at the end of Justice League, Lois was pregnant.
Right, and they said her and Superman kid was gonna be the next Batman.
Yeah.
Which I understand that, but I'm not seeing how you not have Bruce Wayne as Batman in the third Justice League movie. Now, if that's the role he's trying to go on, hang your
Lois. You got Bruce Wayne.
Clark.
Yeah. You got Bruce Wayne.
They son was gonna be Batman.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne. What's his name? What's his name? Clark Kent. Yeah, Bruce Wayne Kent. That was gonna be his name. So Bruce Wayne was gonna be. Bruce Wayne was gonna be Batman. What'd you say?
That'd be the perfect superhero. If he got the detective skills and the smarts as Batman, And the powers from Superman?
I doubt it. Like, who would teach him how to be Batman?
Nobody.
He could
Batman did.
Teach him how to be Batman. Go back to Ra's al Ghul.
Right, everybody dead.
Exactly.
Everybody
dead.
The Earth is destroyed.
What?
The Earth is destroyed.
Man, Batman that ran through his rogues gallery. Everybody dead. Except for the Joker.
Ra's al Ghul dead?
Man, I'm assuming everybody dead.
The League of Shadows is not over with. They don't die.
Maybe not.
So he can always learn from them.
You know there was Dick Grayson that they said was dead?
Yeah.
You heard that? When you watched was it BVS? When he had the Joker, the Robin costume up there?
No.
And they had ha up there on spray painted on?
No, I think that was Justice League.
Was that Justice League?
Yeah, I think so.
Surprised at that though.
No, it wasn't Justice League. It was BVS.
That might have been.
When it was in the Batcave, and we knew that Robin was dead, but everybody thought it was typical Jason Todd. But no, it was Dick Grayson that's dead.
Man, that's what I'm waiting on. Like a
straight
straight up Batcave. Like we have not, outside of the Schumacher movies, from like what I remember, them like the closest things we done got to like a straight Batcave. The Nolan movies, he was in like a
Penthouse.
Yeah, the Penthouse. The only thing that we got was like him starting to make the Batcave, but like we ain't never got like a fully functional Batcave in a cave.
Tim Burton did the best version, man. Batman, bro.
Yeah,
the best version. Just had Tim Burton come. Is he dead? Have him come back and do it, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, I know he was in talks before the
And
dude that got the last Batman movie.
Had technology been on par with what it is today, Michael Keaton would have been the best Batman.
Yeah.
Only thing is Ben got the leg up.
The 1989 Batman is still to me the best Batman movie.
I gotta agree.
And I don't put, but I take out like all of the
you gotta take shit out.
Exactly, all of the cheesy old movie shit. I take all that shit out because, of course.
But what cheesy old movie shit?
Man, you know how
is it
like
a good movie or not?
just the CG wasn't up to par. How like some of the fighting shit, just shit like that.
Yeah, that bullshit. No, take that shit out.
But to me, 1989, that's the best Batman movie to me out of all of them. But
because Tim Burton, he used to making that dark shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. It's Gotham. Like, come on, bro.
But I think people gonna be surprised with this Batman movie. I don't know how Robert Pattinson gonna be as Batman.
I hope so.
Because there was so many problems with him making the movie. But I think from the trailer, like the actual movie is gonna be good.
I hope so.
It seemed like they doing Hush. It seemed that, and I think it's gonna be hella good.
Oh, man, if they doing Hush.
So what was y'all grade?
Hold on before we do that.
Oh, okay.
They doing Hush. Do we really want to see that?
What?
If they do Hush.
What?
You ain't like Hush?
It was cool till they found until we figured out who the nigga was.
I mean, yeah.
But you understand why he was like that?
I mean, I think I did understand, but I ain't seen. I never went back to it.
Because of the Lazarus.
Yeah, I just watched that movie again the other day.
I own that movie. I bought it.
The reason Batman started getting
but I had bought it when it first came out.
The reason he started getting the upper hand because the effects had started wearing off. Mm-hmm. Like the super intelligence and the enhanced strength and all this shit was wearing off.
Right.
Of course, it started wearing off at the end.
So technically, it was him, but it wasn't him.
I mean, I wasn't mad at it. I was mad at the fact it was him, period.
And I understand that.
Like, come on, bro.
I just looked at the silver lining like it was him, but it wasn't him. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was him.
His whole demeanor was different.
I mean, it was him. He just made him smarter.
Not only was he just smart, maybe we need to do a review on this.
Maybe we
reviewed Hush already.
Maybe it wasn't that he was just smarter.
He was smarter and stronger.
He was more vicious too.
Yeah.
He wasn't the clown that everybody made him out to be.
Well, the Lazarus Pit do that.
Exactly. That's why I said it was him, but it wasn't him.
Yeah.
Because his whole personality had changed.
Yeah. Well, that just happened to you when you go in the Lazarus Pit.
Right. That's what I meant when I said it was him.
Oh,
but it wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? Because his whole personality was different. He was vicious. He was killing motherfuckers that wasn't doing what they supposed to do. He don't do that.
Yeah. But Hush fired me. But then again, I don't know if that should be your first Batman movie, but that's just me.
Not unless they give us some Riddler shit beforehand.
Some Riddler shit, and the Riddler literally uses Batman's whole rogues gallery against him. So it's like,
what the fuck is a rogues gallery?
All of his villains.
Oh.
So it's like, how you gonna use Hush for the first movie and he don't have like no other villains?
The Penguin in there.
Yeah. That's straight Colin Farrell.
And they might as well throw Mr. Freeze. If they do Mr. Freeze, that's just like the Batman cartoon all over.
I don't know if Mr. Freeze in there. They might surprise us with him, but
y'all know what cartoon I'm talking about, right? Where Riddler, yeah.
But just like the old movie. Nah, I'm tripping. Them two different movies.
Poison Ivy.
Them two different movies. But yeah, we got Catwoman. Got
Catwoman in this too?
Yeah.
Who playing?
Zoe Kravitz, I think.
Zoe Kravitz.
Lisa Bonet, dog.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. What
X-Men first?
What would make her a good?
I could see her.
The girl. I'm thinking of Lisa Bonet. That's crazy.
That's her mama.
Yeah, I'm thinking of her mama. Yeah,
dude, thinking of her.
Yeah.
Nah, I about to say, I think she would make a great Catwoman. I think she gonna make a great Catwoman.
Good see.
She got out. It's just something. She got like a certain sexiness to her that like just gives me Catwoman.
Yeah.
But just depending on how they play it.
Shit, the first live action Catwoman was black anyway, wasn't it?
Earth the Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Big Earth. Yeah. I don't mind her making a black woman.
Me neither. I just was just saying that though. Just
Anne Hathaway did her thing with it.
I mean, a character like that, I don't mind it being. I don't mind him taking a change. I mean, it's a lot of characters like that.
My first introduction to Catwoman was Michelle Pfeiffer's son. So I didn't watch the 1960 back then.
That was. I think
that was my
too.
first. So,
but somebody like Catwoman, which she's been kind of illustrated to look almost black sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think certain characters like that you can change their race whatever suits you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
What you about to say?
I would say she's not as iconic as Batman is. You know what I'm saying?
And your iconicness don't even matter to me. As long as your race don't go like with your backstory, then like you can change it.
I just feel like it's certain characters that
like don't come at me with a white Black Panther from Wakanda. Don't come at me with a black
White Wolf.
Don't come at me with a black
They do White Wolf.
Batman. Don't come at me with a black rich kid.
We already got a black Batman
that grew up in Gotham City.
Black Panther is black Batman. Technically.
Right. Don't give me a black Kal-El, Clark Kent, a black kid that grew up in Kansas City and didn't have no racial issues. You can't do that. It's certain ones that you can't change they race.
Because a black Superman, growing up black in America, you can't be as naive as Superman is. Exactly. Superman is naive to a certain extent.
Exactly.
Now you can have story-wise,
not to a certain extent.
You can have
naive.
A black Batman. You can get away with a black Batman before you can a black Superman.
Man, it would not. I mean, you can before
a
black Superman.
It still wouldn't.
Yeah,
it still would be hard to process. But
grew up without a daddy. Mama and daddy. To be frank, in this dark ass city, you know what I'm saying?
That's crime ridden.
Yeah, crime ridden city he grew up in. I mean, you could. There's a lot of things you could do with Black Superman. I mean, Batman just don't want to see it.
Yeah, I just think certain characters, man, you just need to leave it alone. Now, like you said, if it's the Superman, if it's a one-off or alternate universe Superman or something like that, I'm okay with that. But I ain't trying to see no Black Clark Kent.
Yeah, me either. Yeah.
He can even be a Black Clark Kent, just not the real Superman. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't even want to see a Black Captain America.
No, I don't. Which
I mean, it was a Black Captain.
I was just gonna say, which it was a Black Captain America. You know the dude was.
I guess I should say a Black Steve Rogers.
There you go.
I don't want to see a Black Steve Rogers or Black Tony. I don't want to see a Black Iron Man either. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
I just feel like the reason I don't like seeing characters get their race changed and stuff like that, because you have characters from that background that's somewhat nameable characters that you can put in the forefront instead of going and taking something that some of these
John
characters
Stewart.
a century old damn near. And
Man,
you trying to go
retire these niggas. I'm starting to feel like you was last time we recorded.
Dude, John Stewart.
What?
I'm just getting sick of seeing the same characters. Like,
but that's why I was saying with DC, maybe they just like they introduce Deathstroke. You know what I'm saying? They introduce him. Let's see something going with him. Shit, bring in Green Lantern. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not of course Green Lantern, but Green Arrow. Bring in some of these smaller characters that you can actually make good stories out of.
I don't know about Green Arrow.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But I think it'd be pretty good.
I don't know about a Green
hold
Arrow.
up, Green Arrow not the same person as Arrow from?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know about a Green Arrow movie.
What?
I think.
Come on, bro. That's like
I could see him being in other movies, but I don't know about if I want a Green Arrow movie. Just like I don't know.
After seeing the show,
I wouldn't want a Hawkeye. I wouldn't want a Hawkeye movie.
Because nobody wants to see a Hawkeye.
But we're getting a Black Widow movie, and I think it's gonna be awesome.
But I don't.
Which I feel like.
But
they probably should have made that rated R.
But I look at a Black Widow movie more as like a spy, secret agent type of movie.
That's what Hawkeye was for real.
But
he was an agent.
But I just said that because of Bow and Arrow.
You want to see Ronin when he went around the world killing people?
Yeah, that is what I want to see. Yeah,
I think we could get a
give me the Ninja
Green Arrow movie.
Yeah, we could. I don't know if I would want to see it.
Yeah,
maybe I would just from watching the show and knowing his background. But if they threw Green Arrow up on a slate, like, hey, we putting out a Green Arrow movie 2024.
And I think
like,
so y'all wanted to see before you saw Black Widow, you knew you would want to see a Black Widow movie?
I wanted them to make a Black Widow movie hellas ago. I thought they should have made a Black Widow movie after Avengers or after Iron Man 2.
I think what's getting everybody with this Black Widow movie is the characters she gonna have in the movie. Mm-hmm. Now they just had a Black Widow movie and she was just going around fighting no-name people. It'd be terrible. Mm-hmm. Captain America can do that shit. He can go when he on the ship. You know what I'm saying? The beginning. That was one of the dopest sequences ever.
But she gonna have a fight like that. She gonna have a fight like that.
Nobody want to see
to start the movie. She gonna have something go on to where she stopping something.
Show this gonna be her origin, right?
No, this is after Civil War.
Yeah, I think they needed Taskmaster to help with this movie. I think the same thing could be done with Hawkeye and Green Arrow. You can get a villain that can complement them and make a good movie. Now, I don't think I agree. I don't think that they can hold a movie solely on their own.
Yeah, no.
Like, I don't think Deathstroke can hold a movie solely. Well, maybe he could. Because it wouldn't be nothing but like a Rambo movie or some shit.
I'm not in a Deathstroke movie, it'd be hard.
Yeah, they could do Deathstroke if they do fucking Punisher.
And assassin that just for hire. Well, with the whole situation with his son and his family, Jericho they take the Titan storyline, add that, or if they take this storyline from Arrow and combine it with that. Nigga, a Slade Wilson movie would be hard.
Well, ain't no sidekicks in this movie, so. But I'd like to see a bigger DC cinematic universe than.
This nigga want a Robin movie.
I don't want no Robin movie, but I would like to see
a Damian movie.
I wouldn't want to see that. I would like to see a Teen Titans movie, though. An actual movie.
Yeah, that would have to lead up into the Teen Titans.
I don't want to see no Damian movie.
Where them niggas at? All them niggas dead?
I wouldn't mind seeing Damian by himself. At least he was ruthless. He more like Batman and Robin put in one. He at least punch you in your and break your nose. Batman gonna fucking. I wouldn't mind. He got the sword, and if he had the sword still, he just slicing niggas up. Come on, bro.
Says I don't know.
But what you think? What's your overall opinion of what you get this movie?
This is either the lowest I'm going is 9.
Really?
Yeah.
That's mighty generous.
That's not generous.
What about you?
Dude said a 9.
Yeah. Out of 10? Come on, bro.
The nigga said out of 10. Like, the nigga said that like 10 was just halfway or something. Nigga, out of 10 you talking about?
Yeah, this was a prime example of a superhero movie for me. For me. A lot of people don't like DC. That's what I like most.
But for a letter grade.
Oh, we doing letter grade?
That's what we be doing.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Yeah, this is A-.
A-?
90%.
The length is what take the minus away. Like 4 hours is hella long, bro, for a movie. Any movie. 4 hours is long for any movie.
Yeah.
But for a movie that technically had already been released and they added 2 extra hours onto it, it held my attention for 4 hours. Mm-hmm. So that's a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause like I was
but
telling,
see, I've never
y'all,
had a problem with.
Like I was telling y'all in the text, like I don't know how I feel watching a 4-hour movie that we didn't already seen the majority of. But like I said, it was smooth.
It wasn't too much that I remember from the old movie that was in this movie.
And I hope this was a meme. But I saw somewhere the Russo brothers said that they got a 6-hour cut of Endgame that they wouldn't mind putting out. And I'm like, all right, y'all.
Cool.
Let's not get.
I didn't like the 3-hour cut.
Let's not get this shit started.
I barely like the 3-hour cut y'all put out.
Because
I'm cool.
To be honest with you, if we're gonna really talk about Endgame has some dead moments.
Only dead moment to me is when they went back in time. It was just the New York part. That's really the only dead moment to me.
Man, that whole sequence of them going back doing all that shit with the Infinity Stones.
I fuck with when him and Cap go back. Yeah, really the only
Endgame don't and coming off of to Infinity War. Endgame just it's Infinity War.
It's
was
a
the
different
peak.
type of movie. Completely different type of movie.
You take. I have to keep saying this. If you take that last battle out of Endgame,
which was the same battle from Infinity War,
you cannot do that.
That's the same battle. That's like the same battle.
Like that shit crazy.
It's the exact battle.
Like that's like saying, man, it's
the exact battle though.
If you take the beginning of Infinity War out, when Thanos on his ship and he get the stone from Loki and Thor and almost kill Thor, Infinity War trash.
Who said that?
It wouldn't
That's
be.
That's what I'm saying. You can do that with any movie.
If they took that first scene of that movie, still wouldn't be trash. Because we know who he got it from. We know where he got it from.
I'm just saying.
So it wouldn't be left in the dark.
I'm just saying you could do that with. You could say that with any movie. You take out any.
Well, let me rephrase this. Let me rephrase this
scene though from Infinity War.
Because the first hour and a half of Infinity War, fire.
Nigga, the whole movie is to me.
I mean, not Infinity War, Endgame.
Yeah, but after that, Infinity War battle.
I ain't gonna say it's
the battle. Like
War
when they get
battle.
to the battle, I got bored soon as that first hour was
That's
over.
when the story kick in.
I guess I don't know. Whatever it was, I didn't.
That's when you get the part of Tony being with his dad, of Tony learning to trust Cap again, of all that. That's when you start getting that shit. Of Bruce learning.
I didn't give a fuck about Tony trusting Cap.
Exactly.
I didn't give a fuck about
I'm
that.
big on that. I'm like, nigga,
I
Tony,
don't give a fuck.
Fuck that nigga Cap.
I was pro Cap and White Wolf, nigga, in Civil War. Fuck
we
Tony.
always do this when we talk about DC shit. We need to have this Marvel discussion because I'm dead stuck on it. Cap was wrong,
man,
and all that shit was his fault. Tony told that nigga in Endgame.
What?
When they was all sitting at the table, he was like, nigga, you said we was gonna do this shit together. Even you said, if we lose, we'll do that together too.
Yeah, but we could essentially blame all this shit that didn't happen for real on Tony for creating what's the name and all that shit.
What?
Fucking Ultron.
But Avengers was before that.
I'm hip, but I'm just saying, like,
Thanos was already coming for Stone before that.
Was he?
Yeah, Avengers was before that.
Do I fault?
No, I do know
Thanos sent Loki to Earth.
Oh, that was Thanos who sent Loki to Earth. I thought Loki just did it on his own.
I mean, I think blame go on both of them. Cap was wrong. He was wrong for not saying nothing. But then again, you know,
I mean, but
Tony
wasn't his boy like that.
This nigga killed my parents.
Tony wasn't thinking clearly.
That wasn't his boy.
This nigga broke up the Avengers for this nigga that he ain't known in 50 years. He ain't known this nigga in 50 years.
Who?
Cap.
But that was his boy back then.
Nigga.
He knew this nigga.
He ain't known
he
him
known
longer
Bucky
than
long, He known Bucky longer than Tony.
They known each other.
Yeah, he has.
Yes, he has. Because remember, Cap was froze all the time. So even though everybody else was living their life, he wouldn't.
Like
he woke up. Yeah, he woke up. He was still like, damn, where Buckingham at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he knew Bucky longer, dog.
Bucky ain't known that nigga longer than he known him.
Man, fuck that nigga
fuck
Iron
that.
Man.
When I felt that shit when Cap was like, but he's my friend. And Tony was like,
Iron Man didn't even want to bring everybody back at first.
I was your nigga too. Nigga.
If it wasn't for Cap, Iron Man didn't even want to bring people back from the snap.
I can't blame him for that.
All right, man.
Man, I'm good. I'm chilling over here.
Get Iron Man out of here.
I'm chilling over here in the forest.
Get Tony out of here with that fake ass heart.
I'm chilling over here in the forest. Nigga, he got a real heart now.
He ain't got nothing now. That nigga ain't even got a body.
That's fucked up. R.I.P. to Tony, dog.
I'm gonna give Justice League. I'm gonna give it a B+.
B+.
I'm gonna give it a B+. It was better. It was a whole lot better. So I'm trying to think of what my issues is with the movie.
I straight didn't have no. Well, I do think it was kind of long, but I really don't have a problem with long movies.
It wasn't the length.
I bet if I could run down some issues.
It was like the slow motion kind of got repetitive after a while, and
the CG
was better than you know. What I'm saying? I looked at it as upgrade.
CG wasn't fire.
CG was nothing wrong with the
way
CG,
off.
Bro.
I mean,
way off.
I don't give it. I give it a B+
to me
because it's hard for me to give a movie A+, unless it's a masterpiece for real. So I don't want to make it seem like this movie is not deserving. To some people, I understand why they can give it an A or something. I just can't give it an A because it's not a masterpiece to me because, I mean, there's certain things I feel like can be better with this universe, period. But as an overall, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I really would be upset if we don't get a continuance of it.
Oh, you're not. Don't even get your. I'm about to say, don't even get
this
your
hopes
up.
That's why
don't even get your hopes up like that.
Because this is one of them like NFT type situations. It's one of them things that, wow, it ain't going nowhere from there.
But that's also kind of one of my faults of the movie is that he knew that he wasn't getting any more movies, and he left it open like that. I thought he should have put a little bit more of a finality to it. But
when he made the movie, he didn't know.
Nigga, he got like $75 million in a whole year and a half to finish this movie before it came out.
So wait, this movie is not from 2016.
He added some stuff.
He added some stuff. That whole part at the end with the Joker.
Oh, okay.
All added.
He did add that.
The part with Martian Manhunter when he was talking to Bruce Wayne, that's all added. All the Steppenwolf shit, all added. I mean, well, not all the step like what he did, but I'm talking about the new look.
Model.
Yeah, all the dark side shit. Well, some of the dark side shit he added. I think the only part. I think in the theatrical cut, I think dark side was only supposed to be in that beginning fight. I think, but
hey, if Kanye can go back and add to a masterpiece, add to a good album and make it a masterpiece. I don't see why Zack Snyder can't go back and add and make it.
I mean, nobody said he couldn't, but like I gave him, like I said in my spoiler-free review, I give it a B minus. Like I said, I didn't like the theatrical cut at all. So I think that's pretty good to come up from not liking it at all to a B minus B. So yeah.
Well, as far as the theatrical cut, it was okay. But the reason this was so much better than me, because it fits better with what was already before. Like I said, I didn't have a problem. I like BVS. Mm-hmm. I like it. I know a lot of people don't, but it's something I like. So
I ain't have a problem with BVS except for the fact that they switched the shit around with Batman and Superman. But other than that,
I like the director's cut of BVS. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe it's Warner Brothers. Maybe. Because that was what I was... My main thing while I'm watching this movie, the main thing I was thinking, I don't understand why they would cut some of these parts out.
They didn't like it. They was complaining about this getting dropped.
But my whole thing, some of the parts that they cut out was like vital parts in the movie. So it's like,
that's why I say it's sabotage, bro. Because why would you cut out certain parts and then bring Josh Whedon in from Marvel?
Because they want
shit, man. That shit was sabotage, bro.
WB wants to make DC Comics their universe. They want to mirror it after Marvel. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with
that's
you,
what Josh
how do y'all know that? Or y'all just saying that? Well,
no, that's what they want.
Y'all saying that.
That is what they want. I'm telling you, that's what Josh was sent in to do.
Let me explain to you. Have you seen the trailer for Suicide Squad?
The new one?
Yeah.
No. I don't watch trailers.
You see the difference in the tone.
Yeah. Wonder Woman 84.
That's where WB wants to go. They want everything to be light, funny, kiddie, you know what I'm saying? Something for the family to go out and
see. They're trying to make it Saturday morning cartoon movie.
Nigga, rewatch the theatrical cut of Justice League.
Nigga, I got a lot of shit. I gotta watch Man of Steel.
No, you ain't even gotta rewatch it. You could just look at it. Like it just looked completely different than BVS, Wonder Woman.
What, the new Suicide Squad?
Nah, Justice League, the theatrical cut. It looked brighter. It's more happy. I don't know.
Don't like with that happy shit. These superheroes fighting for the world, man.
Exactly, but that's the Marvel shit. And they brought Josh in to do that.
And you know what? That might be my biggest thing with Marvel. Like, these movies be good to me, but it's like, come on, bro. It's real life. Like, this shit wouldn't be all bright and
yeah.
giddy and shit
That's my
in real
biggest
life.
thing with them. But I've come to accept it. I'm people that still complaining about Marvel not making rated R stuff.
We know
it's been 22 movies, bro.
Yeah, no,
they're not coming with it. Either accept it now and just watch the movies, or stop watching the movies.
I think, and my thing is with Marvel, I don't think they got much gas left in the tank. I think.
You think that's why it's taking so long to release these movies?
And when
I think they're being greedy with that. They want to release them in the theater.
Yeah,
but consider it,
they being way too greedy with that.
They changed it with the release of Justice League. They seen what Justice League did. They was like, damn. You
think that's what it was?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Man, come on, bro.
And then, it's a lot more people. They steady putting out trailers.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's the same trailer, just cut differently.
For what?
Black Widow and stuff like that.
I was about to say, because I was about to say that I ain't seen no new trailer for Black Widow and Hellas.
They steady pushing shit out, and to the point where people are like, fuck y'all.
Because they just waiting. Because, they steady, I think people just saying fuck y'all because they just steady pushing shit back. But once shit start coming out, it's going to be the same Marvel train that it was.
I don't think so. I think people going to have to get reinvested in it. People were already invested when
you want to know what's going to make them, want to know what's going to reinvest them?
What?
Just having the option of watching them.
Option what? Watching what?
The Marvel movies.
I think it's gonna take.
Cause what the niggas can't wait for like some new shit.
They're gonna have to do something different with this $30 to premiere access.
The reason I think people won't be as invested, people who like comic book movies, okay. People who want to see something like that, okay. But the reason I don't think people are really invested like they was is because pretty much everything you were invested in ended with Endgame. Now you got a whole new slate going. You got a whole new slate going. You got characters that people don't know nothing about, which, okay, coming off the hype of Endgame, we can lead into that. But considering that was how many years ago? It was 2 years ago?
Marvel got their work cut out for them. But I think
this break...
Endgame came out in 2019?
You got to remember, all of last year...
Nothing
come out.
Yeah, that's right.
But the thing
after
is,
February and March, ain't nothing come
that's
out.
pivotal, though.
But here's the thing.
That's pivotal.
I think they should have dropped something else.
But I was going to make this point. I think that break is going to help them.
I think it would help them.
I think it would have got to that point. If after Spider-Man, they would have came with Black Widow, boom, boom, boom. I think we would have started to get to that point.
Spider-Man is cool. People are iffy about Black Widow. People are iffy about the Eternals and stuff like that. I think in order for Marvel to get back to what they expecting, they either going to have to hurry up and push Fantastic Four, or they're going to have to push X-Men.
And of course, Marvel going to have their work cut out for them. Because, I mean, like you said.
The movie's going to make money regardless.
Exactly.
But to be of the same level of success that
they're going to have to reinvest the outside audience, like you said.
And
because they built up a whole decade of movies
and the slate.
Speaking of Fantastic Four, was y'all upset that Johnny Blaze was black?
I didn't. The movie was trash, so I really didn't care.
The movie wasn't trash.
It was not trash.
The movie was a trash Fantastic Four movie.
That what you talking about with
Michael B. Jordan? If it wasn't a Fantastic Four movie, it'd been a good sci-fi movie.
I hated that movie.
People hated it because it didn't represent Fantastic Four. But if you watch that movie and you not expecting a Fantastic Four, I looked at it as a movie, not a Fantastic Four movie.
I hated that movie.
So it wasn't better than Jessica Alba, Miss Fantastic or whatever, Fantastic Four. It was better than that Fantastic Four. When Chris was before when Captain America was Johnny Blaze.
I really don't think so.
But
I haven't. I would fuck around and say that movie's terrible.
That movie was terrible.
I ain't seen them.
But it was entertaining.
I ain't seen them.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It was entertaining.
But I liked them.
Yeah.
I liked them movies when they came out. When I watched them.
But
this movie, I did not like watching.
I ain't have a problem. I just didn't like since Dr. Doom, one of my favorite villains. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. I didn't like how they did Doom. I didn't. Fantastic Four was cool to me.
But I didn't like it as a Fantastic Four movie at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is when I look at the movie for what it's worth and not think about it as a Fantastic Four movie, it's actually a pretty good movie.
Pointless.
It's a pretty good sci-fi movie. It's not a good Fantastic Four movie, but if you take that element out of it, it's an okay movie.
I didn't think it was a bad movie either. I just didn't like. I didn't like.
Now, if I'm now, granted, I didn't go see it at the movies, so I didn't either. I wasn't. Everything I had heard up until that point, I knew I was not gonna like this movie as a Fantastic Four movie.
But why didn't y'all like it though? Like what?
It just did not feel like a Fantastic.
To me, it's a bad movie. To me,
yeah.
I mean, it was a okay science fiction movie to me.
Like, see, when I look at movies, man, superhero movies, that's a totally different type of movie to me. I'm not looking for it. Everything like Will look for it.
I look for it. But every movie has, to me, every movie.
Yeah, you look at every movie the same. I don't.
I'm not gonna say I look at every movie the same, but yeah, every movie yeah, I don't care if it's a good horror movie, but I don't care if it got good scares in it or if it got good action scenes in it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it got good action scenes in it, or it got good jump scares in it, but the movie was terrible.
Right, that's why I say I don't look at all movies the same like you. So that's the only difference.
Like if the movie got a terrible story or terrible script, I
look at it as like with music. If I'm going out ready to party and I'm listening for some trap shit, I'm not worried about I'm not worried about the lyrics, spiritual, lyrical. But if I want to hear some shit like that, I'm gonna put on Benny the Butcher, Eminem, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not judging them the same. So
now I will tell you that. Yeah, I'm not gonna judge a rom-com to the same way I judge Christopher Nolan Interstellar.
I don't know about that though, because you look at every movie the same.
But
because you got a skeleton base what you look at for movies.
Exactly.
And I don't.
Is Dunkirk
good? I do.
Mm-hmm. Is Dunkirk good?
It's all right.
I
think people hyped it up.
It was too slow. I couldn't.
Yeah, I think people. But I think, did you see it like when it came out or like after a little while?
I just tried to watch it like a month ago and I just couldn't get into it.
Like I think a lot of people hyped it up because that's what happened to me. Like
I knew I wasn't gonna want to see that.
I thought it was gonna be great, but I watched it. It was like
I didn't even attempt Dunkirk.
But in certain movies, like unless you hit a certain level, I can't give you a A. I can't grade a movie on a rom-com scale, then grade a movie on a comic book scale, then grade a movie on a real movie scale.
And you know why? Because it's a reason for different genres. It's a reason that genres are. It's a reason that these movies are separated by genre.
Just because it's different.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna give you a movie franchise.
Hey, hold on, y'all. So yeah, man, we about to run out of time on the camera. We about to get into some whole other stuff. So it's been Views of a Flick this week. I'm Will I Am Defoe, aka Big Willie Style. Did not plan on going this long.
Yeah.
Got Ryan
for a 4-hour movie.
For some reason,
yeah, you're probably right about that. Huh?
Yeah. I did. I knew it was
gonna 4-hour movie. We gonna get.
I straight thought like.
But this Ryan, your boy Ryan with Hard R, and my cousin said.
With us again. Thank you for joining us again, said, man. Anytime.
Seems like he always wear all black every time. He not with the Black Panthers, just to let y'all know.
I'm Batman.
No, shit. Let's not get on Batman again.
Well, yeah, thanks for having me. Hopefully we can do this next week with
yeah, man, we
Kong
gotta
versus
get you on
Godzilla.
Oh yeah,
we definitely. I'm gonna watch that shit tonight, and I'm off tomorrow. I'm talking about the other ones.
Yeah. So yeah, watch out for Godzilla versus Kong next week. Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 3 next week. Episode 2 out right now. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Leave comments, review, all that shit. Do everything.
Like every video.
If you don't like it, tell us why.
Hey, share it to your friend. Shit, I might throw this in the beginning. See, you heard Siri tell y'all, y'all better. So I might see y'all next week.
We definitely gonna see y'all.
Definitely gonna see y'all next week.